Cisco equipment, kasi yun na yung core ng equipment. Switches, hubs, routers, all use IP. And at the base of that is, of course, Cisco certification. There are a lot of levels for Cisco. You start out with being a certified professional until you go to the topmost level. If I remember correctly, it's certified internet engineer. That requires 1 year of testing. First 6 months is written. Tapos the other 6 months is practical. You go to Silicon Valley and you do the test sa Cisco Center there. So yun yung top nun. That means about 5 to 7 exams to get to that level. In our country, we only have 3 na certified internet engineers ng Cisco. And 2 of them work for PLDT. And yung isa, saan na nga ba yung isa? Umalis na siyang Globe yata eh. But ganun yung ano niya. India has about 10. So, yung isang goal ni Smart is to increase the number of certified Cisco professionals. So, IP, we have 2 major versions being used. One is IPv4. So, if you tried networking at home kasi gusto mo mag-counter-strike kasama yung mga kapatid mo o nagsawa na kayo magbayad sa internet cafe, the IP addresses that you use, the 4 sets of numbers separated by dots, make use of IPv4. The main problem with IPv4 is that in March of 2011, we ran out of IPv4 addresses. So if you're networking at home, okay lang yun because you just hard code all the local IP addresses. The lack of IP addresses for IPv4 refers to the public addresses used by companies. So again, if you don't have a background yet about IP, try reading up on it. IP are the numbers that are equivalent of, for example, you type yahoo.com in, that's an equivalent IP address. If you type delasal.edu, then it will have its own IP address. That has run out in March of 2011. So no matter how much money you have, medyo mahirap nang maghanap ng IP address. You have to get it from some of the companies who already own one. IP address operates on a best effort delivery system. Parang postman lang yan. Pag medyo hindi kabisado ng postman yung bahay mo, baka hindi niya ma-deliver yung mail. So that's why it's worked so well for the internet, because the internet, you have billions of computers that don't know each other. They just know the number, they send a message, o ito papunta kay 10.2.3.5. Bahala na yung sistema umanap kung nasan siya exactly. The answer to that particular problem is IPv6. So again, if you're looking for something to study, kasi pag Sabado bored ka, or gusto mo iba muna yung kausap kasi 24 hours kayo magkausap ng girlfriend mo. Yeah. This is one field you might want to go into. IPv6 is, of course, the successor to IPv4. You might wonder, ba't wala si 5? 5 was an experiment done in private, so no, medyo nag-fail siya. Hindi na nila nilabas for public consumption. So the main IP versions that are found in public is 4 and then 6. 6 is slowly being introduced in the US, if I remember correctly. Last year lang na kumpleto yung infrastructure for IPv6. So, you still have time to catch up in terms of this technology. It started, in our country, it started last year. Telco providers are trying to switch over to IPv6. The biggest thing it gives us is lots of addresses. So if you looked at my slide, IPv4 uses a 32-bit address system. Those are the 4 numbers that you're probably familiar with if you work with IP. Binibigyan tayo ng 4 billion total addresses. And you might think that's a lot already, but we already ran out of IPv4 addresses. IPv6 has a 128-bit addressing system. So if you go into this, yung IP address, hindi na siya yung dot notation. You don't do it 10.2.3.5 anymore. It's a hex